Stack better with these simple steps. Rescan your Digi boxes and look for Highland TV on the list. Make sure to reposition your antennas for those watching through digital smart TVs. Catch us beyond the screen through our social media platforms on the Regional News Group Luzon Facebook page and RNG Luzon YouTube channel. So hit that notification bell for more updates.
Gusto mo bang maging updated sa balita at mapasaya ang inyong araw? I-scan ang inyong mga digibox at hanapin ang Highland TV, ang aming channel nakadepende sa inyong lokasyon. Para naman sa mga gumagamit ng free TV o digital smart TV, posisyon ang inyong antena sa labas ng bahay at hanapin ang channel 44. Pwede rin kaming subaybayan live sa Regional News Group Luzon Facebook page at RNG Luzon YouTube channel. Araw-araw tumutok para sa mga balita, latest updates at kulitan tuwing umaga.
It's a happy Monday mga kabalitaktakan. Makakasama ninyo na naman ang inyong dynamic duo. Dynamic duo muna ngayong araw ng Lunes. Kaya naman gising-gising, bangon-bangon na. Nagbabalik po ang inyong favorite na morning show. Tuwing umaga itong morning, Balitaktakan. Nako, 3 araw na lang bago tayo po mag-goodbye dito po sa buwan ng Hulyo. Pero hindi pa rin po magbaba Hulyo. Ayan. Mag-July na pala. Ayan. Pero hindi pa rin po magtatapos ang inyong dynamic duo sa pagbibigay ng kasiyahan sa inyong umaga. Makakasama niyo po ang inyong gentle giant, Charles Limon.
Makakasama nyo naman with full energy ang nag-iisang, ang kintab ng mukha ko. Bakit naman ganun? Bakit ganon? Anyway, ayun nga, sabi ko nga, makakasama nyo ang nag-iisang napakalit pero napakakulit na kahit ang katikati ng leeg ay papasok pa rin para kayo ay pasayahin. Yes, dynamic duo lang kami today because we don't know, but yes, we will still bring you good vibes, information, at kung ano-ano pang mga kwento para naman masaya ang inyong mga umaga. Kaya tutok lang dito sa Morning Balitaktakan.
Yan, tumutok na especially sa inyong mga television, mga kabalitaktakan. Pihitin lang ng pihitin ang inyong mga antena hanggang sa mahanap nyo po ang Highland TV. At yung channel number po, magkakaiba po per lugar. So, i-scan nyo lang inyong mga Digibox o yung mga smart TV ninyo at hanapin po ang Highland TV para po stay updated ang ating mga kabalitaktakan ngayong umaga.
Pero doon sa mga wala pang access sa television and kagaya ko na laging hawak ang inyong mga cellphone, pwede nyo kaming mapanood sa aming live stream sa aming Facebook page. Isa-search nyo lamang po ang Regional News Group RNG Luzon and hit that notification button para ma-notify kayo every time we go live or we do upload the videos to give you information at kung ano-ano pa throughout the day. Also, we have our YouTube channel. Meron po kami. Isa-search nyo lamang din ang RNG Luzon. Subscribe, hit that notification button, i-share nyo na rin yung mga links na yan. And we have our Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, RNG Luzon, nag-isa, wala ng iba.
Yan, mag-like, share, and subscribe po para maging updated. And speaking of being updated, atin munang alamin ang latest weather update ngayong umaga po ng Hunyo 27, 2022. Sa ating latest weather update, nako, hindi po ata magandang gising din ng ating haring araw. Hindi po siya sumilip dito sa Northern Luzon at sa iba po pong parte ng bansa dahil nga po dito po sa Northern Luzon ay maapektuhan po tayo ng maulap na himpapawid at may panakanakang pag-uulan. Ito'y po dulot ng isang low pressure area na namataan po 100 kilometers north ng Daet, Camarines Norte. So ito pong low pressure area na ito dyan po sa eastern seaboard natin. Eastern seaboard ng Aurora, hindi po maganda yung ating panahon ngayon, lalong-lalo na po dito sa Isabela, Aurora, and dyan po sa Bicol region, dulot na din po ng low pressure area. Pero dito naman po sa Visayas at saka Mindanao, inaasahan po ang magandang panahon na may pagulan pa rin na dala po ng ITCZ or ito po yung pagsasalubong ng mga kaulapan dyan sa Mindanao. At inaasahan po natin na magdadala ito ng localized thunderstorms at tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ang panawagan ng DILG at Office of Civil Defense na maghanda lagi kapag may mga warning po ng mga LGU dulot po ng malakas na pagulan. Ito pong pagguho ng lupa o kaya pagbaha. Dito naman po sa eastern part ng or dito sa northeast na part ng Northern Luzon, may inaasang maganda po ang ating panahon, lalong-lalo na po dyan sa Ilocos Norte and dito po sa Ilocos Sur. Pero pagdating dito sa Cordillera Region, Pangasinan, dyan po sa Bulacan, Bicol Region, Aurora, and Nueva Vizcaya, dito sa Cordillera, hindi po maganda yung panahon natin ngayong umaga. Ang pinakamababang temperatura ang naitala po kaninang umaga ay still the same, 16.2 degrees Celsius. At inaasahan natin itong iinit mamayang tanghali hanggang sa hapon sa 24.3 degrees Celsius. Ang araw ay sumikat kaninang 5:30 in the morning. At inaasahan po natin itong lulubog mamayang alas 6:29.
Nako, medyo, malamig ba yun? Parang hindi naman ako
Parang hindi
masyadong
naman.
nalalamigan. Oo.
Hindi ka lang napainit ng pangligo.
Ay, hindi naman. Pero kasi nakakulong naman ako sa aking kwarto kasi nga nangangati po ang ating So, ito ay hindi po monkeypox. Okay? Baka
Lalayuan
sabihin
nata
mo,
kita
kasi
eh.
sabi po ni Madam Moraine na monkeypox daw po ang nasa aking leeg. Pero hindi po, ito ay simpleng allergy lang. However, ang monkeypox po ay isang, nakakabahala na ito globally. Itong monkeypox na to. Kasi alam nyo, sabi dito, hindi naman siya, though hindi naman siya presently global public na
hindi pa
emergency, pero 'di ba nakakamatay nga ito. Kaya pinag-iingat pa rin po ang lahat po dito sa sinasabi na monkeypox. So nakukuha nga po ito, nagsimula daw ito sa mga nasakit ng mga unggoy and hindi natin alam kung bakit or paano na transmit sa mga tao. However, alam naman natin na parang medyo unggoy ang pinakapareho sa ating mga tao. So ayun, pinag-iingat pa rin. Prevention is better than cure. And meron na pong mga na-hospital dahil sa monkeypox and meron na ding madami na rin mga deaths. Kaya naman, ayun, sana lang hindi umabot sa Philippines.
Wala pa nga dito
Oo, sana
So, sana hindi makaabot dito kasi yung mga nagkasakit daw, ang nangyayari sa kanila, yung mga parang bulutong, nagkakabulutong sila. Tapos, ang hirap daw tanggalin. So, it's a major skincare repair para sa mga nagkaroon nito. Pero wala pa naman pong nakikitang pagdedeklara dito ng World Health Organization na it is going to be a pandemic. Pero tignan natin, baka mamaya mag-mutate yan na naman yan, kagaya ng COVID. Malagay tayo sa alanganin. So, dapat lang po na mag-ingat-ingat tayo. Mas maganda pa rin na nagsusuot tayo ng face mask kasi pwede daw na respiratory pala yun na maipasa or malanghap mo or may certain na level ng laway or naka-close contact mo na ganito, skin to skin talaga. So, hopefully, wala pa sana dito sa Pilipinas, and hindi na sana makapasok yan kasi ang dami na nating iniintindi, di ba?
Oo, isa sa mga iniintindi naman natin ngayong tag-ulan ay ang dengue. Nako, ito din na naman. Kinabahan na naman ako. Lahat na lang ng kati-kati ay yun ang mga nangyayari ngayon.
May
Siyempre,
rashes din yan.
Hindi rin po yun. Oo, kasi, pero sana hindi po. Anyway, ang dengue po ngayong tag-ulan ay napaka-rampant, and kaya pinag-iingat pa rin ang bawat lugar. Dito nga sa Baguio City, every Thursday, ay nagsispray po sila sa mga bara-barangay and they are really cleaning yung mga pwedeng pamugaran ng ating mga lamok. And para po makatulong and mas malaki yung chance na hindi tayo magkaroon ng dengue ang ating mga kapamilya, dapat din siguro na magkaroon tayo ng disiplina sa ating mga bahay. Tayo ay laging maglinis, tayo ay, alam nyo yun, laging mag-lotion. Oo, hindi naman kailangan na yung mga talagang anti-mosquito lotion na ganyan. Kasi anything na matamis po sa pang-amoy natin ay hindi rin gusto ng mga lamok. So, mag-lotion ka lang dyan ng mag-lotion. And also, pwede tayong gumamit ng mga katol. Sa amin, dun sa tinitirahan namin, nagkakatol talaga kami. Kasi marami talagang mga lamok. And sana naman, walang maapektuhan ng dengue. And sa amin, nandito sa work, Also, dito sa La Trinidad, meron na silang 68 and more na mga cases ng dengue. Yes, kaya naman, tayo ay mag-iingat po dyan. And dito rin sa Baguio City and all over the country.
Yan, denguera. So, yan yung every Thursday daw, magtaob tayo. Magtaob ng mga pwedeng pamugaran ng mga lamok and maglinis-linis din tayo. No? Although, ang hirap maglinis kapag tag-ulan.
Bakit?
Oo, kasi kakatanggal mo lang nung mga halaman dyan, tumutubo na naman after
Maraming halaman
days.
doon sa atin.
Oo, marami sa atin.
Kaya lang doon sa labas, ang daming mga nagtumutubo.
Yan. Mag-fogging na lang kayo kung gusto nyo. Pero yan, let's stay safe mga kabalitaktakan. And kung meron naman kayong ekstrang mga dugo, naku, i-donate nyo na po yan sa Red Cross kasi nangangailangan po sila ng dugo para sa mga dengue patients nationwide. So, kailangan po nating magtulungan siguro at mag-donate. Kung meron pa, kung kaya mo pa naman, after 3 months, pwede ka na mag-donate ng dugo. Just go straight ahead po sa pinakamalapit na Red Cross and doon po, ihayag nyo po na itong dugo ko ay gagawing platelet concentrate. Iba pala yung dugo na ginagamit ng mga dengue patients. Saka yung mga na-ooperahan.
Oo, syempre iba yun. Iba yung need pa rin. Dito sa Baguio City, may chika ka.
Ayan.
Hindi nga.
Ayan.
Yun talaga.
Yung denguera na sinasabi
oo,
natin.
Grabe naman yung tao ni Big Sister. And hindi, balita ko, malapit na umalis yung mga taga City Hall.
Yes. Tama po mga kabalitaktakan. Dahil today po ay ihahayag po ng pamahalang lungsod ang opisyal na send-off ceremony sa mga outgoing na mga public officials natin dito sa lungsod ng Baguio. Ito po ay kinabibilangan ni Councilor Elaine Zambrano, Councilor Joel Alangsab, Councilor Filian Wegan Alan at iba pa pong mga councilors natin na hindi pinalad siguro na makaupo sa pangalawa or pangatlong termino, pero yun so magtulungan po tayo sa mga bagong new sets of our councilors here in Baguio at noong Friday naman opisyal na din pong nanumpa ang mga bagong opisyales ng hindi to pala lungsod, bayan po ng La Trinidad, Benguet. Unang-una na po dyan na nanumpa noong Biyernes si Mayor Romeo Salda, si Vice Mayor Roderick Awingan, and iba pa pong new sets ng mga councilors dyan po sa bayan ng La Trinidad. So, congratulations po sa ating mga councilors, mayors, congressman, at mga vice mayors na nahalal at uupo ngayong 2022 hanggang sa 2025. Pero yung barangay, ano bang balita mo doon?
Nagsa-start na sila by July na magkaroon ng registration again for the barangay and
local election.
Hindi, SK election.
SK,
But then, tinitignan pa kasi pinag-aaralan pa ni President-elect Marcos kung i-extend pa ng another 5 years ang barangay and ang mga SK at mga barangay officials nakasalukuyang nakaupo. However, we will have a follow-up on that. And kaya manood kayo lagi every 6 p.m. sa Luzon Headlines para sa mga bago at may init na balita na aming makakalap all throughout the day. Ayun.
Yeah.
Then mamaya sino kaya? Meron pa rin palang may papakilala pa rin pala sa atin si Ma'am Shisheki kahit nawala siya dito. Mamaya alamin natin kung sino yan.
Mamaya naman po ang tabayanan nyo ang mga may init na ratsyada ng mga balita sa Morning Balita.
Yes, kaya tutok lang. Huwag kayong alis, magbabalik ang
Morning Balitaktakan.
Sino ba namang hindi matutuwa dito sa online shopping service at cash on delivery ng TG Home Builders? Pwede din mag-online reservation for pickup.
Ano yung sinasabi mo?
Ma, mapapakabitan na natin ng tiles ang bahay natin.
Baka naman pwede mo isabay yung bubong ng bahay natin.
Para sa quality construction materials, mag-TG Home Builders. Main warehouse and showroom at number 75 Ferguson Road, Gisad, Baguio City. Bukakan Branch at number 73 Bukakan Road, Baguio City. Marcos Branch at KM3 Marcos Highway, Baguio City. Sales Office Branch at number 221 at Tab Marcos Highway, Baguio City. La Trinidad Branch at KM6 Batag, La Trinidad. And Urdaneta Branch at MacArthur Highway, Urdaneta City. TG Home Builders. We turn houses into homes.
Bizarre Music offers a complete line of musical instruments. Bizarre Music, Baguio's pioneer in online music and art lessons. Bizarre Music, bringing music closer to your hearts.
Coronavirus. Dahil dito, may mga bagay na hindi mo na magagawa. Ngunit, may katuwang ka. PDA or Pau de Arco Herbal Capsule na may antiviral quercetin at immunity booster. Mag-PDA or Pau de Arco Herbal Capsule araw-araw. Para iwas sakit, iwas virus.
PDA. Proteksyon, depensa, alay sa kalusugan. PDA or Pau de Arco Herbal Capsule is available in all leading drugstores nationwide. Another quality product of Aldrich Corporation. For better life.
At nagbabalik po ang Morning Balitaktakan. Ngayong umaga po ating munang pasadahan ang mga balita ngayong umaga. Nasa ikalawang pagbasa na po or pasado na po sa ikalawang pagbasa ang pagbabawal po ng pagbebenta ng mga gamot sa mga sari-sari store dito po sa Baguio City. Ating alamin yan sa report ni Ren de Guzman.
Takbuhan ni Esther ang mga sari-sari store tuwing sumasama ang kanyang tiyan.
Na-try nga, pag emergency, kung saan yung malapit, doon na lang ako bumili.
Ang sari-sari store namang binabantayan ni Ice, madalas raw katukin kahit 10 oras ng gabi.
Emergency na kailangan ng mga tao. Sarado naman po yung mga pharmacy minsan, di ba?
Pero dahil sa naglipa ng mga peking gamot, isinusulong ngayon ni Councilor Joel Alangsab ang pagbabawal sa mga sari-sari store na magbenta ng mga gamot.
I am comprehensively reading the legal basis para po maintindihan ng ating mga residente ng Siyudad ng Baguio na we are just implementing national laws para maintindihan. Hindi po parang out of the blue meron na kaagad na naisip natin yan. And we are being directed by the DLG Secretary.
Sakaling maaprubahan ito ng Konseho ng Lungsod, ang sinumang lalabag ay magmumulta ng 1,000 sa unang paglabag, 2,000 sa pangalawa at 3,000 sa pangatlo. Matatanggalan din ng business permit ang mga ito.
Kawawa naman po yung mga tao na nakakabili. Baka may side effect pa ito imbis na magamot yung kanilang nararamdaman, makokompromiso pa yung kanilang kalusugan. Anyhow, this will be subjected to public consultation.
Ang ordinansa ay aprobado na sa ikalawang pagbasa at tatalakayin itong muli bago tuluyang maaprubahan. Ren de Guzman para sa Luzon Headlines.
Kasabay po ng selebrasyon ng Father's Day ngayong buwan ng Hunyo, may ibinigay po ang pamahalang panlalawigan ng La Union sa mga empleyado nito. Ating alamin yan sa report ni Sofia Pagaduan.
Kasabay ng pagdiriwang ng Father's Day, binigyang pugay ang mga lalaking empleyado sa Provincial Government of La Union. Tawag nila sa advokasya, PGLU Katropa, kalalakihang tapat sa responsibilidad at obligasyon para sa pamilya. Libreng medical services ang hatid sa kanila.
Purposively, ito is para sa PGLU men employees. Okay? So, aside from celebrating the Father's Day, no, para sa mga PGLU men employees, we want na matribute yung existence ng mga men employees, and then to highlight their yung importance ng mga PGLU men employees.
163 ang dumalo at nabiyayaan sa advokasya.
Actually, yung project proposal was anchored with the transformative governance of the provincial government of La Union, which is agritourism in Northern Luzon by 2025. And with this agritourism transformative governance of the PGLU, our roadmap on health is Healthy La Union, Happy La Union din ang vision natin. No? So, para maging effective and efficient yung mga men employees natin as frontliners of services ng PGLU, kaya natin ito ginagawa, ma'am.
Ang mga lumahok ay nabigyan ng libreng dental services, HIV screening, electrocardiogram test, ultrasound test at laboratory testing. Bonus ang free massage, haircut at mga nail care services. Sofia Pagaduan para sa Luzon Headlines.
Swak naman po sa panlasa ng mga taga-Baguio ang isang taco restaurant na binuo ng dalawang magkaibigan. Ating alamin yan sa report ni Sofia Pagaduan.
Biruan lang ni Jomar at ni Mark ang pagpapatayo ng sariling negosyo. Pero ang biruan na ito, nauwi sa totohanan.
Sa una po parang trip lang po talaga namin. Then we had some friends over po para i-taste. Hanggang sa nung pinansawan po nila kami, magbenta po kami. Doon na po kami nag-start, sinubukan po namin gumawa ng page. Tapos maghanap po ng mga fans, mga customers.
Tampok ng kanilang 2-month-old food business ang paggawa ng authentic birria tacos.
We had the twist po first. Bali yung Mexican birria tacos po, ginawa po namin siyang smoke.
Actually, yung sa amin is dinidip siya sa consomme, yung sauce. At saka more on ano siya, yung smoky flavor, hindi yung abang-abang. So, meron kaming meron kaming tinatawag na classic, tapos yung isa namin is deluxe. So, yung deluxe namin, naisip namin kasi na parang kailangan habulin din namin yung panglasang Pilipino maliban sa pang-Mexican. So, yung classic namin, so spicy siya, talagang Meksikano. Yung deluxe naman namin, more on may mga cabbage, mga fruits, gano'n.
Sariling design ni Jomar at Mark ang meat smoker na gamit nila para sa mga karneng sahog ng kanilang tacos.
Maganda yung feedback sa publiko. Actually, wala pa kaming natatanggap na parang negative na halos lahat puro pagpupuri, good service, on time yung order palagi.
Dahil for delivery lang muna ang negosyo ni Jomar at Mark, maaaring sa pamamagitan ng kanilang Facebook page. Sofia Pagaduan para sa Luzon Headlines.
At yan po ang pasada ng mga balita ngayong umaga. Para po sa mga karagdagan pang mga updates, tumutok lang po sa Luzon Headlines alas 6 po ng gabi at News Force North Luzon alas 6:30 ng gabi. Magbabalik po ang Morning Balitaktakan.
Sa panahon ngayon, dumarami na naman ang lamok. Oras na para mag 4S. Una, suyurin at sirain ang pinagmumulan ng mga lamok. Pangalawa, sarili ay protektahan laban sa lamok. Pangatlo, sumangguni agad sa pagamutan kapag may sintomas na ng dengue. Pang-apat, sumuporta sa fogging or spraying kapag may banta na ng outbreak. Pangalagaan ang sarili laban sa kagat ng lamok. Mag 4S tayo para dengue out!
Community ng batang 90s, parang atin ang itrahan. Yung batang 90s milty, di ka magsisisi, promise. Community ng batang 90s.
Paulinimen!
Masakit ba ang likod, ang kasu-kasuan? Namimitik o masakit ang iyong kalamnan? May rayuma, arthritis o nahihilo? May stiff neck, flatulence o masakit ang ulo? Sa Paulinimen, ginhaway, garantisado.
Paulinimen, isang pahid ka lang.
Dahil walang out sa Pau!
The Baguio Country Club, the first and only 5-star mountain resort in the Philippines, is fully equipped and ready to welcome you back. The club has thoroughly worked on adapting to the new normal. The usage of any of the facilities and amenities of the club is governed with specific rules, regulations, and procedures in accordance to the medical, physical distancing, and disinfecting protocols. And as you return back here to your second home and make new memories with us, we assure you that at the Baguio Country Club, you do not have to worry because we can assure you that the club continuously puts great importance to the health, safety, and wellness of its members, guests, and employees.
Okay. Ayan, Morning Barkada, another inspiring story ang ibibida ni Ma'am Shisheki. Kahit nga nasa virtual world ako, walang magpapatinag sa akin to bringing you people that would wanted to inspire and to also give and to share what she is very passionate about. So we have with us this morning, I'm actually humbled to be part of her, for us to be with her this morning. She is, alam niyo ba, Morning Barkada, an opera singer, and she's also a practicing lawyer in the field of family law. Oh, alam niyo na kung kanino kayo lalapit, ha? We have with us this morning Miss Kay Balahadja. Good morning po, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing fine, ma'am. Absolutely doing fine. Miss Kay, we would just wanted to briefly ask about paano nga ba nag-start ang
and old songs. Tapos, one time during my dad's campaign when he was running for ABC president when I was young, asked to do an impromptu performance, and I sang "Come What May" by Lani Hot. Di ko alam kung sino yung part. I don't remember, but so I sang that in front of at a convention center when I was about 8 years old. I was about 8 years old. And prior to that, my eldest sister, she is now a doctor, si Atilani. She taught me how to play Blue Moon on the piano when I was about 3 years old. Tapos na-pick up ko right away. So I guess it started very early because I was surrounded by members of the family who really loved music. And my mom and my dad exposed us to music. So yun, after that performance in front of a huge audience at the Baguio Convention Center, and I didn't have any stage fright, parang tuloy-tuloy na, diretso na. So how it started, if I remember correctly, this must have been like decades ago. So there. So I continued with my piano lessons, and then I took voice lessons with Sister Rosemary Inigo when I was about 9 or 10 years old. So diretso na. And then she introduced me to the world of classical music naman. She taught me some classical songs, kundimans, aside from the ones that I already knew at that time. So, tuloy na. When I was in high school, when I was in second year high school, I became part of this quartet, group called the Baguio Vocal Ensemble. And though I was very young at that time, I was able to perform with really good singers from Baguio City. Glenn Gerlan, of course, our Igorote Pavarotti. And he was my very first partner na tenor. And then the Mullers, si Donna, si Joy, and their parents also introduced me to a lot of Broadway music. There's about, and then I took lessons with Tita Grace Melendres, who was a teacher at the UST during that time, UST Conservatory of Music. So she would come up every weekend, and I would take voice lessons with her. So there. Then when I graduated from high school, I entered the University of the Philippines in Dalaman as my major was business economics. I entered Diliman as an economics major, business economics major, but I auditioned for the UP Concert Chorus, and I became soprano soloist for the UP Concert Chorus. And after 1 year in the School of Economics, I shifted to music, and I got a degree in Bachelor of Music, major in voice, minor in piano. So there.
Wow.
Performed to the chorus in the world tour of 1992 and 1994. I did some operas, zarzuelas, I performed with the Philippine Philharmonic Orchestra, Manila, and the MCO, Manila Chamber Orchestra, and I've performed in different parts of the world already as a soloist and as a member of a choir. So
Wow, that's amazing, attorney. Ang laki na, ang lawak na ng experience natin into music. And up until this time po ba, attorney, do we still perform? When was the last performance?
Well, last Friday I did a small recital for my birthday, and it was a Thanksgiving recital actually that was dedicated to not just my parents who celebrated their anniversary on May 20. My dad passed away already, but every year we still celebrate their wedding anniversary. So it was a Thanksgiving and anniversary recital. So I performed May 27 on my birthday. And I also sang songs for the volunteers who were there and my guests and my family. So last performance. Prior to that, before the pandemic hit, I did my graduation recital and I got my master's degree in music from the Philippine Women's University. Tapos pandemic, sad to say, I was singing, but it was mostly for necrological services. It was very sad, but yung they need somebody to sing for the mass, so I would record, pre-record music requested by the family. So it's of giving comfort to those who were pandemic. So, and then I also participated in virtual choirs. Tapos, well, during the campaign, I would sing um, campaign songs or campaign jingles. So my last major performance was my recital in 2019.
2019. Medyo matagal na yun, pero alam ko, attorney, your passion of singing would always be there. Fast forward, attorney, beyond that kasi, you wanted to achieve something more. And you're driven by your loved ones as well. Kwento nyo naman how you became a lawyer.
How did I become a lawyer? Okay, when I graduated. Well, when I was younger, when I was in grade school, actually, my dad was saying, "Oh, you take up law when you go to college. Take up law when you go to college." After college, pala. So he wanted me. He was one of those who said, "Nah, you'd make a good lawyer." And of course, I was into the arts. I took up ballet. I had my piano lessons, guitar lessons, voice lessons. Everything was about arts. Okay. So I really resisted the idea. Then after I graduated from the College of Music, I found myself taking the exam for the UP College of Law. So I took the exam and I passed, and it was an opportunity that I did not want to waste. Okay, because it's no secret that it's difficult to get into the UP College of Law, and the slots are limited. So once you get it, it's not something that you just throw away. You don't waste it. So I took that opportunity, and of course, I really felt this attraction. No, not attraction, but an attachment, or because my dad was city councilor for Baguio City. My uncle was city councilor, prosecutor. My grandmother was also a councilwoman, and my mom was barangay captain. So all of those years that I was exposed to helping people, and I was thinking that maybe this is one way to help others, the knowledge of the law and the practice. So I went into the College of Law, and though I struggled because my undergrad was music, it was difficult to adjust. But yeah, I graduated, and I'm a lawyer. So there you go. That's how it.
Oo nga. Attorney, I don't doubt that you would be able to pass that kasi you always put your heart in everything that you do. Attorney, ito naman, we wanted to bridge the gap for the youth. And this is one of your current advocacy na natutunan mo siya, and you were inclined to learn it in a situation na it wasn't presented to you. You were part of a volunteer group, and now you started bridging the gap for the youth. Paano nga ba siya nagsimula? Can you give us briefly yung story kung bakit tayo namulat sa ganitong problema natin pagdating sa youth as well?
Actually, from the very beginning, nakita naman na natin during the start of the campaign that ang may pinakamalakas na energy, no, na drive, at saka yung totoong sinasabi na ang mga kabataan ay kinabukasan ng bayan. Kita mo talaga doon sa kampanya kasi sila yung fuel, sila yung legs, sila yung nagpupush, sila yung gumagalaw. Okay, they have the energy, they have the drive, and it was a very important resource and a very valuable part of the campaign that needed to be nurtured and needed to be given attention, because the truth is, whatever happens during the elections, ang magbe-benefit dyan or ang pinaka-maapektuhan dyan ay yung youth natin. Okay? Yung future nila. Okay, so whatever it is that we were doing, actually, we were doing it for the youth. We were doing it for the future of our children, the future of the youth volunteers. Okay? So after one seminar that we had with sponsored by We Decide Alternative Politics, and they emphasized the need to tap the youth. Okay, so nag-convene ako ng Youth for Lenny Baguio and Youth for Lenny Benguet. Okay, so that was sometime in January, if I remember correctly. January 30, and then the other one was March for Benguet. And then doon nag-grow. Sila yung malaking sector na naging napakalaking tulong sa kampanya natin. Mga walang kapaguran na mga kabataan na araw-araw nag-house to house, nag-aaral, nagtatrabaho, gumagawa ng collaterals, and they do it with so much energy, passion, and love. Kaya doon nagsimula yon. Actually, it's just I didn't really start it, but I just gave them the needed push, so to speak, to organize and be part of the campaign by convening them. And sila na yung energy nila. Yan na yung nag-drive ng malaking bahagi ng kampanya natin dito sa Baguio City.
Exactly, attorney. Their unending support talaga. And yung binibigay nilang kasiyahan din during the campaign was really something na nakaka-absorb when the campaign was happening. And aside from that, you see how they are really involved when it comes to this, with this kind of society that we wanted to improve on. Gone were the days that the youth will just okay, we're that. But ngayon, mas na sila, persistent sila in really raising their voice. Now, attorney, that we are aware, we see them, that we see what's happening. If you are to craft a law that will govern the youth, what would that be?
Govern the youth. I wouldn't really craft a law to govern the youth, but I would probably think of a law that would empower them more. Okay, empower the youth more and to involve them actually in crafting that law kasi sila yung ma-affect. Yung batas na possibly that would make them more independent or have access to free education. Yan, isa sa pinaka-importante talaga yung to have equal access to education. Tapos na yung probably a law that would allow them to expand their horizons, to be able to go beyond where they are, to go beyond the limitations that are set by lack of resources, lack of funds, lack of opportunities. Ganyan. So to create a law that would probably provide them with the tools that they need so that they can be more productive members of society.
Right. Kasi yun kasi talagang gusto natin, attorney, yung there is continuity once we start helping them from creating the law to making it into action, and then na may benefit din sila. Attorney, please invite our viewers, probably if there are upcoming recitals or anywhere that we can watch them, and maybe for personal advices that they need legally, maybe where can our morning barkada get in touch with you?
We have the Baguio Benguet Lawyers for Lenny, and our head for the Baguio Benguet Lawyers is Attorney Alan Maso. So for the youth who need advice or for the youth who need help, we're just a phone call away. You can head over to our Takder Kordi page and send us a message there. Tapos, of course, merong mga nagmo-monitor ng page na yan at yung mga chat dyan para mabigyan namin kayo ng advice kung kinakailangan ninyo. At kung tulong na pwede namin ihatid para sa mga kabataan, nandyan po kami. Remember, we support you. We believe you. We believe in you, okay? We believe in you and your capacity to make this country better, to make our city better and to become more productive individuals and eventually to make our nation better, okay? To bring it to a better place.
Right, right. Thank you so much, Attorney, for spending your time with us this morning. And once again, if there is one thing na namulat nga tayo within this hard times, it's always that we have people willing to help us. Thank you very much, Attorney.
Welcome.
Ayan.
Have a great
And we will po. Thank you so much for, again, Attorney, for sharing us your time, and we are really inspired this morning. And yan nga, Morning Barkada, sabi nga ni Nelson Mandela, there is no passion to be found playing small. It's in settling for a life that is less than one you are capable of living. So Morning Barkada, there's always a reason for us to find our purpose, even driven by our loved ones, even driven by our passion, even driven by the mere fact that you just wanted to help. So Morning Barkada, magbabalik pa rin ang Morning Balitaktakan.
Tag-ulan na naman. Marami na naman akong bibiktimahin.
Tag-ulan na naman, pinapaalala ng Department of Health na sundin ng 4S kontra dengue. Una, search and destroy mosquito breeding ground. Pangalawa, secure self-protection measures. Pangatlo, seek early consultation. At higit sa lahat, support fogging to prevent impending outbreaks. Ugaliing sundin ng 4S ng DOH dahil stay safe at home ka na, then get out ka pa!
Best sellers that we have are the pork sisig, sizzling liempo, quarter leg, and then we have the sizzling beef pares as well.
Ayan, thank God it's Monday mga kabalitaktakan, and we would like to thank everyone who watched this episode natin today. And maraming salamat sa lahat ng nagko-comment, nag-share, nagla-like. Thank you so much for getting inspired and being happy just being with us this morning. And also, we are very happy na lagi pong merong mga sumusuporta sa atin, mga sponsors like NGCP, Baguio Country Club, and also po sa Maranan and Ballesteros Optometric Clinic, Dizon Vision Clinic, and Aldrich Corporation na marami pong produkto dahil wala ng aw sa PAW.
At tanggalin mo na din ang iyong aw sa leeg. Ano yung nilagay mo?
Gamot.
Gamot muna. Sige. Pasalamatan din natin ang ating mga supporters. Unang-una na po dyan ang Batang 90s Milk Tea dyan po sa Upper Session Road, Baguio City. At pwede din po kayong dumiretso dyan sa Pugad Adventure Resort dyan po sa Pugula Union para sa iba't ibang mga adventure. At pasalamatan din natin ang Musar Music na nagbibigay sa atin ng musical lessons. At wag din natin kakalimutan ang TG Home Builders na nagbibigay po sa atin ng iba't ibang mga magagandang mga muebles sa ating mga bahay. At hindi pa huli ang NGCP or National Grid Corporation of the Philippines na nagbibigay sa atin ng kuryente sa ating mga buhay. Yan.
Ano ka ba? Sinabi ko na NGCP.
Ano pa yung nakalimutan natin?
Ikaw, baka may nakalimutan ka.
Yun. Nasabi ko na lahat eh.
Anyway, nakasama niyo po ang napakaliit pero napakakulit Randy Guzman na nagpasaya na naman sa inyong Lunes, and sana makasama ulit namin kayo tomorrow.
Bukas naman, makakasama niyo ulit ang inyong Gentle Giant, Charles Limon. At same oras at same na mga makakasama niyo, siguro hopefully maging dynamic trio na tayo. At bukas magbabalik muli, magmamarites ang inyong dynamic trio.
Papasok daw si Sophia.
Halika na.
Dynamic.
Pakilala ka namin. Oo.
Soon abangan. Oo.
Alright, sige, nakasama niyo po Charles Limon.
Yun na yun. And tomorrow, kita-kits tayo dito pa rin sa
Morning Balitaktakan!